In this video, I'm going to talk about the loss of identity in today's youth, and from what I see and from what I know. So, there's people that are making some serious mistakes. Just by the way they're living their life, just by the way they go about things, just by the way of what they're doing, and also what's more important too is what they're not doing. You have to be aware of both. It's not just about what you do, because some people can be doing the right things, but you have to be aware of what you're not doing as well. When it comes to society today and the youth, I believe the youth is at a loss of identity because they've been brought up into a world, into the social media era. And when I say they've been brought up into it, I literally mean that, because me, myself, and for anybody who is older or maybe even a year or two younger, we have it pretty good because we weren't brought up into it. We experienced life without that shit, and we will forever know what it's like to live without that shit. This way, we don't let this stuff consume us. We consume it. There's a big difference. Now, for the people that have been brought up in today's society with Snapchat and all these apps, they formed their own identities through social media. They formed their own identities by not experiencing a life and a childhood of just being free and running around, running in mud puddles, doing crazy shit, climbing trees, swimming across lakes, going on bike drives, playing sports and not checking on your phone, jumping on trampolines from sunrise till sunset, hide and go seek tag, jailbreak, all these things, and being in school and not really having a cell phone, you know? So this ruined a lot of shit, because a lot of people's identities is in the ego space. A lot of people's own identities is in social media. They think this is who they are, which is a massive mistake. It's a huge mistake. These people do nothing but act and behave in a way where they're using their phone all the time, and they're forming their own identities through these apps, which makes them fake as fuck. They don't have an identity of their own outside of these things. No matter how much I even use these apps today, it doesn't have an effect on me like it does on these other people that I speak of. I even feel weird whenever I use it some days a little more than others, and that's why I get off it. I'm completely detached from my phone. I have a phone. It doesn't have me. I have a phone, but I'm still me. These people are fucking weird without their phone. I need my phone. They get anxious without their phone. You know what I mean? That's literally their fucking behaviors. And whenever it's just them and nobody else is around, they're very insecure and they don't know who they are. They feel lost. They have no independence. They have no independence, and especially without their phone, they feel lost. They cannot meditate. That scares them. Spiritual awakenings scares them. They don't go through it. They won't go through it. And that's the only way you're going to form your own identity, is through that. Even if you're around other people like this, it can wear on you, because there's also people that grew up there's even people that are older than me that are at a loss of identity. The only thing I'm talking about is social media makes it so much worse. And I mean so much more worse. Like, there is elderly people that don't know who the fuck they are. They don't know who they are without the other people in their lives. You know what I mean? And if you're surrounded by people like this, they will rob you of your identity. All of a sudden, you become weird. You're different. Why are you not acting this way? Why are you not conversating how we're conversating? Why are you not fitting in? Why are you the odd one out? Why are you thinking your own thoughts? Things like this. You know what I mean? And it's a damn shame, because your uniqueness is everything. Your uniqueness can get you everything. And that's what these people will never understand. The key to life is being able to be alone. Doesn't mean you always have to be alone. But you should spend time alone quite often. Like I said, not all the time, but you should be able to do it quite often. Because that's where you're going to get everything. That's where your identity is. Your identity does not exist with other people. When I'm around other people, I instantly become more egotistical, because I'm getting sucked into different energies. I absorb energies like a fucking bug on a light. You know what I mean? I instantly feel less like myself when I get around other people. That's why I always push people away and need my space. Get the fuck away. Get the fuck away from me right now, type thing. It's not intense like that, but that's just how I honestly think. There's a time and there's a place where I need to get away from people. I feel claustrophobic when people are trying to talk in my ear all the time, when they're coming too close. It's like, and I can be close with people, the right people that is, but I still need space from them as well. I still need to feel free. I still need to think of my own thoughts. And this is what most of today's youth is not doing. And I just think there's way more people in today's society not actually developing into who they're actually supposed to be. Like I said, like this video title is, it is a loss of identity in today's youth. Right? Right. So, if you don't want that to happen, you have to distance yourself. You have to become that quote-unquote weirdo. But in my opinion, it's all these other people that's fucking weirdos. You are yourself. How the fuck are you weird? You're thinking your own thoughts and you're weird. You can feel your own emotions and understand your own emotions and everything else, and you understand how this world works, and you're weird to not act like everybody else and put on this fucking persona. Those are the weirdos. Those are the weirdos that are doing absolutely nothing and getting nowhere, but staying stuck in those same egotistical ways of thinking and being. You know what I mean? That's exactly how it is. And you're the weird one. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure last time I checked, you were the successful one. You're the one that is outdoing these people that aren't moving an inch. Right? Right. So, it just makes no sense. This is too much for these people's minds to comprehend, because they did not get to this level yet. That's why they think this. They think you're weird because they would feel weird if they were to be like you and to think like you. But that's because they didn't go through the growing processes. They didn't go through the uncomfortable times. They didn't go through the spiritual awakenings. They are blocking these things from happening. And spiritual awakenings can happen to any and everybody at any age. It depends when you have the balls to go through this. To let go of everything. Let go of all the friends you developed throughout school and stuff like this, because I'm telling you now, it's all egotistical. I can't be around certain people anymore. I can't do it. I don't feel as good. I don't feel like myself. I feel like I'm losing. That's what all these other people feel, and they don't get it. But from watching this video, you should get it, because this is what you have to do. And you have to stop, and you have to get away from the people that are still stuck in high school. Gary Vee, if you guys know Gary Vee, one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world. One of the most brilliant guys, and he's woke. Gary Vee is definitely woke. He understands this world. He said it himself. There are fucking 30, 40, 50-year-olds stuck in high school with this high school mentality. And it's true. And I always disagreed with high school. I disagreed with how people were, how they behaved, how they acted. It was fake as shit. people act one way in front of your face, in front of a whole bunch of people, when it's just you and them, walking down the hallway, or you're walking one way and they're walking towards you like this, that's a completely different act. You know what I mean? This is how it is. And unfortunately, the way the world's going today, there's more loss of identity than ever. And it's because of social media and these apps, the way people act. They're so brave behind a cell phone. You know? And it's just like the shit talkers too. They're so brave behind your back. But when it comes face to face, they look down. They look away. And it's not like you just have to like stare at somebody the whole fucking time. But it's like they can't even look at you once in your eyes. They can't do it. If they do, it's like, oh my God, there he is. He's real and I'm fake as shit. And that's the vibe you feel off these people. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Absolute pussies. And guess what? Most of the time, these are the ones that are talking shit. And it's funny to me. Because they talk, think they're so tough and confident. Until they actually come across a real dog. Nah, you're a bitch. That's what you are. And I ain't afraid to say it. So. But nah, guys. The truth is the truth, right? We say it how it is on this channel. No holding back. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. This is really how it is. And there's more fakes today than ever, so I'm exposing it. And this should do nothing but help people. This is not a haters channel. This is not a bashing channel. Trying to throw all these types of people under the bus. This should help you. This should bring you up. This is the only damn thing that's going to make you realize your own bullshit behavior. And you know what? I'll be the first one to admit it. Whenever I was 17, 18, stuff like this, my behavior was bullshit. Not 100%, but I was doing some things that was bullshit behavior. And I started to grow as a person and realize what is what and what's important. And everybody else needs to realize it too before it's too damn late. Your whole life is going to pass you by before you realize it. So, it is what it is. You must make the right decisions. The right decisions are the hardest goddamn decisions. You must make those. And you must do it. Don't be worried about, I don't want to be alone and all this. There's nothing more lonely than being surrounded by people like this, and all of a sudden, one by one, your friends are all starting to leave. People are just going to start leaving. And now you're going to be left with nothing. You're going to be left with none of these friends. And it's going to be just you. And you're still going to have this same stupid goddamn mindset. And you didn't grow. You wasted your life. Now everybody else is living a different life. And now it's just you. And you have nothing. Because you did not grow. You did not take the path you should have took by your damn self. Without anybody else's opinion. You take your own damn path and you grow. Through all the bumps, through all the rain, through all the snow, you grow. And that's where you want to go. So, I'm going to end this video with that, guys. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Like I said, we only keep it real on this channel, so if you don't want to hear the truth, get off my channel. But I already know, damn near every one of you guys that are watching this channel, you want to hear the truth, so that's where we stay. But anyways, guys, I'm going to cut this video off. I may do another one tonight, not quite sure yet. But all in all, I will be back.